but
The kick is me. Come hear stories from far and wide. Why don't you come and hop inside Furry Tales?
Oh, hello, Bangani. It's a beautiful time at the farm today, eh?
It really is, Matate.
Should we tell them what we are on about?
I think we should, hey?
Okay, good, friends. Our farmer decided to treat us by building us a mini train.
And it's a beautiful thing, right?
Very, simply because I have never been on a train.
Hey, Nami. Hey?
Yeah, but Yazin, I hear it's an experience and a half.
Yes, I have friends that are in the circus, and they say they love the train when they travel.
But is it not scary?
It might be at first, yes. Oh, Patate, we have a visitor. Maybe they know about trains, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
about time.
Fanele Spoos, yeah.
Yep.
Hello.
Mr. Manichad.
Yeah,
Hello.
Manichad, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. And yourself?
I'm good. Hey, long time no see, eh?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I've
Thanks.
been to your house. I know your house. You've got a kitchen at your house, ne?
And a bedroom?
I don't know. You'll have to ask my wife.
Manichad.
So tell us, tell our friends, what is it that you do?
I write books for children. And I write the THEMBI and THEMBA titles. And I wrote THEMBI and THEMBA write the GAUTRAIN.
Congratulations, eh?
Nice.
Thank you.
So tell our friends how important transport is.
Well, public transport, especially with something like the GAUTRAIN, is very important in that it's a fast and efficient way for us to go wherever we want to go to. And with efficient public transport, we drop the number of private cars on the road.
Yeah.
And that has a great advantage as far as the economy and the environment is concerned. So it's very important that children know what the GAUTRAIN is all about.
Yeah. What book do you have to read for us today?
Yeah.
Today we have THEMBI and THEMBA ride the GAUTRAIN. Dad parked the car in the secure underground parking and locked it. THEMBI and THEMBA walked with Mom and Dad up to the friendly sales attendant. We would like 4 return tickets to Hatfield Station, please, Dad said. Do you have a gold card? Asked the lady. No, this is our first ride, replied Dad. The lady took the cash that Dad held out and handed him 4 shiny cards, a receipt, and change in return. Enjoy the ride, said the kind lady. Dad handed THEMBA his own GAUTRAIN gold card. Wow, what is this card for? Asked THEMBA. He has an inquiring mind. Well, it is very inconvenient, THEMBA. Every time you want to ride the GAUTRAIN, you recharge your card at the ticket counter and away you go, explained THEMBI. Come on, little brother. We will go down to the platform now, said THEMBI, taking THEMBA by the hand. They pressed their cards against the turnstiles and entered the station. Turnstiles, nice word. Bright and bold signage pointed them to platform B. THEMBA loved riding the escalator down to the platform. Where is the GAUTRAIN? Asked THEMBA. It will be here in 2 minutes. See that lighted sign over there? Pointed THEMBI. It tells you what time the train is expected and how many coaches it is pulling as well. Did you know, THEMBA, that the train arrives and departs at exactly the advertised time?
Sure.
In fact, its timing is to the second. World class indeed, said Father proudly. There, THEMBA, it is here, right on time, too, announced THEMBI. The overhead announcement asked passengers to stand back as the train approached. I am going to ride the GAUTRAIN, I am going to ride the GAUTRAIN, sang THEMBA happily. You're supposed to sing with me. The automatic doors opened and in stepped THEMBI and THEMBA, followed by Mom and Dad. Wow, it is so nice in here. There are beautiful blue seats and so much legroom, exclaimed THEMBA. There are areas set aside to accommodate wheelchairs, explained Mom. The doors closed shut and the train began pulling away from the station. Suddenly, It was dark outside. This thrilled Themba to bits. Why is it so dark? Whispered Themba to Thembi. It is nice to be quiet and not yell and shout. It would be unfair to disturb the other passengers. Very thoughtful of Themba, isn't it? We are traveling in a train under the city, answered Thembi softly. The train suddenly shot out of the tunnel and they were greeted by glorious sunlight. Themba peered at all the buildings and houses they passed and looked at the cars on the freeway. The scenery was breathtaking and Themba loved it. Security guards were present in the coach and the passengers felt really safe and free. No pets are allowed in the train except for guide dogs, said Mom.
Yeah.
But then you're just a dog, aren't you?
Ah, you know, I'm just a dog, man.
What is a guide dog, Mom? Asked Themba. A guide dog helps people who are blind to get around. Wow, they must be really clever, exclaimed Themba. Indeed, said Dad. Guide dogs are very intelligent.
Joe, Batate, Thembi and Themba are like you and me, ne?
I'm guessing you are Thembi, ne?
Of course. You know I'm your big sister.
Eish, those two are super lucky, ne?
Yeah, Pella the GAUTRAIN is world class.
All the time at Furry Tales. Why don't you come and all the time at Furry Tales?
This train is a bullet, said Themba. It travels at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour, Themba said, Father. It is the fastest train in Africa. In fact, there is no other rapid rail facility to be found anywhere else on the continent. Wow, said Themba. 160 kilometers per hour is awesome. On 80 kilometers of track too, added Mom. I'm hungry, Thembi, said Themba, rubbing his stomach. Oh, you little glutton. We just had breakfast and here you are hungry already, chided Thembi playfully. We will have something in Hatfield. You cannot eat on the train. And why not? Questioned Themba. So that we do not litter and dirty the coaches, replied Thembi. The train stopped at Marlborough and then at Midrand. They were on the way to Centurion. Every time the train left a station, it announced the next one. How nice. One cannot forget to get off at the right station. It should make Uncle Tabo, the old sleepyhead, happy, thought Themba.
Yeah.
This train is ideal for those who travel great distances to get to work. It is safe, economical, and quick too. In fact, it is much quicker than a car or by taxi. No more Zola bus for you.
Eish.
In fact, it is much quicker than a car or taxi. That is why it is so popular with children, explained Dad. What about school children? Asked Themba. Well, if they are over the age of 12, then they can travel by GAUTRAIN to school. There are GAUTRAIN buses to and from stations, so it is also convenient and safe for them, informed Mom.
Yeah.
Look, Themba, there is a small aeroplane, pointed Thembi. There must be an airfield nearby. I love aeroplanes, sighed Themba, and I love the GAUTRAIN too. Thembi, look, said Themba, suddenly jumping out of his seat as the train pulled into Centurion Station. There is a policeman. Yes, Themba, there is a police presence at every station, said Thembi. So you can feel quite safe there. Since Themba mentioned aeroplanes, Dad thought it was a lovely moment to mention something that the little fellow would enjoy. The GAUTRAIN travels to O.R. Tambo International Airport from Santon Station. Very quick and efficient, smiled Dad. Oh, good, explained Themba, excited. So we can go and watch the aeroplanes more often? Gee, that is an excellent feat for public transportation, said Mom. Dad, are these stations exclusively for the GAUTRAIN? Asked Thembi. Indeed, they are, Thembi. Only the GAUTRAIN travels to and from these stations. No other passenger or cargo trains travel on these tracks, informed Dad. Who owns the GAUTRAIN, Dad? Asked Themba. Well, no one actually owns it. It is a public enterprise. However, it is a unit of the provincial government of Gauteng. It is managed for them by the GAUTRAIN Management Agency and operated on their behalf by the Bombela Concession Company, replied Father. We as commuters, though, have to be responsible and take care that we do not damage or vandalize the train. It is here for all of us to enjoy, a cautioned mother. They were now at Hatfield Station and disembarked. Phew, hissed THEMBA. Did you notice, THEMBI, that we traveled past the University of South Africa? Asked mother. Yes, I did, replied THEMBI. It is very convenient for students and academics and university staff to travel by GAUTRAIN. Did you enjoy your ride, THEMBA? Asked THEMBI. Do you think he did?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did. It was very exciting and interesting to ride the GAUTRAIN, said THEMBA. And it took only 35 minutes. You will enjoy the return trip just as much, little brother, said THEMBI. THEMBA wrapped his hands around her in a great big hug. You are the best sister in the world, smiled THEMBA. I love you. THEMBI beamed at her little brother while Mom and Dad looked on proudly. Riding the GAUTRAIN is just awesome. It is clean, safe, and very user-friendly.
Manny, since we are not allowed on the GAUTRAIN, are there any plans for GAUTRAIN for us animals?
Well, only for guide dogs, not for chickens.
Yeah. You know what, macaques? I love the idea of an animal GAUTRAIN, eh? Plus, we will be able to dance in our train, eh?
Yes, you can dance.
Well, we can build a GAUTRAIN like an ark.
Yeah.
That would be
That's
nice.
right, eh? We can have our first lesson now.
Yes, of course, why not?
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Let's say goodbye to our friends.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Money is going to show us his moves.
Yeah, boy, the
boy.
Zakaria dance.
All right, thank you.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
friends. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, it's time for our song.
Yeah, boy. What's up? Chaser.
Let's dance, Mr. Money. Out. Straw dancer, straw dancer, straw dancer, straw dancer. Yeah. Fairy Tales. Thank you, Mr. Money. Ah.